The time, way before now. Location, between some mountainous fields. My name, Joshua. And someday, I'm gonna be an oil baron. But I'm not alone in this dream. Blanche, Daisy, and Ricardo have also come out here to hit it up rich. And the first couple months went well figuring out how this all worked. Pay someone to find oil, build an oil rig, find the oil, and profit. Boy, was I good at it. More carts, thicker pipes, more oil, bigger profits. We blew the others out of the water, both in money and upgrades, thanks to the little town nearby. Again and again, my profits were crushing them. And I also learned a few things along the way. The mole, not so sure if we like it. 15 is the max amount of horses we can get. Pipes can't cross each other, but oh man, can you make a lot of money. With the extra joint upgrade, exploring the undergrounds became even easier. And with it, the money was even more incredible. Properties were a bit of a bidding war. We would take turns bidding on specific locations, which then they would either choose another location or bid over top of you. And sometimes you could find yourselves into a little bit of a battle here. Isn't that right, Blanche? But now with my moles upgraded, they're actually pretty awesome. Finding oil is a piece of cake. I start with the dowser to be able to find the initial spot. We throw the drill down, we get the oil coming in, and then we just start spamming moles around the outside to be able to figure out where things are, and it's so beautiful. But these great times and the high profits, they didn't last forever, because once we drained all the plots here dry, we were off to the desert. And now we also had to drill through rocks, and sometimes collect the odd diamonds, although that was if you could find one. The entire time I was there, I only ever found one. But other than the rocks and the diamonds, things were pretty much the same there. That was until the mayor made an announcement. I have an announcement to make. I will soon retire as mayor. My successor will be the one who has the most shares of my town, which I will gladly sell at the new stock auction. I had these chumps beat. They didn't make the same kind of money I did. Week after week, I was way ahead of them. This would be easy. I would be the mayor here, and the oil billionaire. Ah, shit, I read that wrong. Yeah, there goes all my money. We'll just start with a little bit less money going out to drill this thing. Oh, you need $2,000 to go drilling. Okay. Hello, Mr. Banker. I would like to take out $2,000, please. But what do you mean I can't go back until I pay off the loan? Oh, no, never mind, I figured it out. I also figured out how the shares worked. This big circle represents all of our money. This thing is the cost of the shares, and it goes down over time, and as it goes down, it enters into the range of how much money they have. It's kind of like a reverse auction. And the lower this thing gets, the less it costs, and it also means more people can potentially afford it, which means the more likely it is that someone will grab it as it gets farther down and more people have access to it. So when I bought it the first time, I bought it at its max price, which is most of the money I have, and I really shouldn't have. The next few runs, we slowed down on our drills and our pretty much everything here, because there was nowhere near as much oil in the desert as there was in the last place. But we did manage to mostly keep my advantage, except for Blanche, who slipped in for some of the shares here. Ah, dang it. And then after buying out all the desert plots, we were off to the plains, this time also on the lookout for natural gas. Thankfully, everyone did pretty poorly on the last go, except for me, and it made for some easy shares. And, well, a few plots later after that, I was able to introduce gas into the system. I had to get the upgrade for it. I couldn't just do it right away. But oh my goodness, is it good. Natural gas is this incredible thing that you just pump into the sale point, and it just boosts the prices of the oil that you're selling. Yeah, and if you can line them up all nicely like they were here, oh my goodness, does it go up high. These were the best prices I've seen in a long time. And now that I've got the natural gas coming in, well, the rest is child's play. The biggest changes in my oil empire as of late weren't just natural gases. I also had faster dowsers, moles that dug more, a third tier of pipe, larger wagons, and even faster ones too. I'm practically snowballing compared to these jumps. But I did let some of the shares get away. I mean, that's fine, right? I just need to have the most when the mayor retires. From there, we kept pumping out oil and money, and one thing after another, our shares were also looking pretty darn good if I don't say so myself. That was until we hit, well, kind of our first little bad break. After purchasing a tip, we knew this was going to be a good chunk of oil. There was nothing that could go wrong, right? Well, dead down the center, we started to dig. 2 patches. Couldn't see what they were, but I mean, 50-50 shot, right? Break into the first one, boom, gas. We managed to shut it down, but I accidentally shut off the wrong one first, which cost us an extra $300. But I mean, that's fine, right? What are the chances of that another one right beside it also being gas? Well, pretty high. Yeah, so we shut that off, and then we couldn't keep digging down any further. We didn't have the upgrade that let us branch our pipes out even more, so we had to go back up and then hook around. And unfortunately, yeah, we ran out of money. We couldn't go any deeper, and so we just kind of sat there for a while wondering, is there anything we can do? How do we get out of this? Mom, please help me. And Yeah, so we didn't make any money that day. But to make matters even worse, yeah, we gambled all of our money away on a 5% share, which paid off. We got it, but we ended up it was the biggest share we'd seen. Okay, so I bought it. I spent all the money. I didn't give anyone else a chance to do anything with it. And then we needed to take out a loan. So we were now in debt, minus $4,000. And so we were banking on this doing well so we could get a bunch of money to pay that back and then have a bunch left over. And so now, yeah, we were really deep down in the gutters. Yeah, I don't think anybody else has made it into the negatives yet, but we were there. Yeah, we were there. But with our hard work, determination, and sheer amount of skill, well, we went from completely bottom of the barrel, nothing left but scraping off the gunk, to one of the top players in a single go. Look at that, there we are right up there. It was great. And then, yeah, I just decided I'd let that 4% go. And then we made $37,000 with a 4% share. We decided to grab that. And then another $46,000, and then 1% we let that go, we weren't really concerned about that. But mostly because I wasn't sure if I was gonna need some other upgrades for this new area, because we're finally in the last bit of now snowy land. There was an upgrade we could get where we built a bunch of pipes around a gas thing, and then we connect them, and then it makes it expand. I don't really fully get how that works, but we're gonna make a lot of money, so we'll get that before the end of all this. But I mean, hey, the new scanner, holy crap, it's expensive, but we can explore so much at once. Oh boy, did I ever scared one of the dig sites. The sales went down so low that I stockpiled as much as I could, but then the prices, they weren't coming back up. So I slammed gases into the left sell point only for the right to recover a little bit later. Oh, I could have made so much more money here. And then the next month after, I overcorrected the other direction, and I didn't even give enough time to sell all the oil. So I didn't make enough money for those auction shares. And 7%, son of a, oh shoot, wait, no, I do not need the most. I actually need 50%. We're already at 44%. I don't know what happened to these guys, but hey, I can't complain because oh my god, 4%. Are you serious? We're so close. And with one last successful site, mayorship was mine at long last. Okay, so I'm not mayor yet. And then the final month came. And wow, yeah, they continue to really let themselves go here. Clearly they weren't cut out to become oil billionaires like myself. Wait, what? Something special? For me? An island? I'll make you proud, Mr. Mayor. How much oil is there? My god, there's so much, it just keeps on coming. No, we were so close to 99,999. But then it was all over. They even threw a celebration for me. Hey, whoa, don't you go clicking off this video yet. I'm not a billionaire yet. I still need another set of zeros on the